That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Jason David Frank.
Boom shakalaka.
Please do not change channel.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter.
I'm Christian Basel.
And we are at Space Coast Comic Con all weekend long. We hope you'll take a minute, hit subscribe. Like right now. We're not even going to tell you.
That bell thing in the bottom.
Yeah, the little bell thing, come back over and over. We got artists, authors, filmmakers, artists and creators of all kinds. We're here right now hanging with world famous Hacksaw Jim
Excuse me, brother, excuse me. If WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan is going to be here and visiting with you guys, the first thing I've got to do is give a big ho! Try to fire his old hacksaw up, you know,
right.
Gets the blood flowing, gets the air in the lungs. That's why I always ask Ric Flair, you know. Ric's always going, woo! Woo! And I'm like, Rick, are your trunks too tight or what? So you're like, oh!
I just had a bad visual right now.
Jim, you've been a wrestling staple for a lot of years. Yeah, a lot of us grew up watching you.
That was kind of the golden age of professional wrestling. You know, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Randy Savage. And, you know, it's amazing the appeal of professional wrestling around the world. Almost 40 years I've wrestled. I've wrestled in every state in the Union, every province in Canada, in 31 different countries. It's hard to think of 31 countries. All over the world. That's why I always joke with the NFL guys. I'm like, world champions? Where in the world have you boys been? They're like, well, we went to London. It's like going to the West Coast. Come on.
We got to give them a bell curve. Make it all set up.
Yeah. World champions. I know. What is that? Yeah, man. Okay, so what in your journey? How did you become a wrestler?
Well, I was mainly a football player growing up. You know, I'm from a small little town in upstate New York, Glens Falls, New York.
Well, I'm from Utica.
My dad was chief of police up there, so everywhere else in the world I'm Hacksaw Duggan. In Glens Falls, I'm Chief Duggan's kid. That's Duggan's kid. Lived down on Keenan Street, you know.
Yeah.
But I had a nice high school career. I won the New York State Wrestling Championship my senior year. My shot put record from 1973 stands today. I said, get those kids some Cheerios up there. Way in Glens Falls. And football was my main sport. So I was lucky enough to be highly recruited by many different universities. Ended up playing my college ball for Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas. And then I met Fritz von Erich on a fluke. And he suggested professional wrestling when I was young and dumb and like I was an offensive guard. I had played in the NFL for 20 years, you know. So I went to the Falcons in '77, got hurt during preseason, had 2 knee operations. Went up to Canada in '78, played with the Argonauts in Canada. So I had no real future as an offensive guard, dime a dozen in the NFL. Thank goodness made the move to wrestling, and 40 years later,
we're still talking with you. We're still talking about you. You must have done something right.
Well, it's been a great business for me. You know, so many folks hear all the negative stuff about my good friend Jake the Snake Roberts or Scott Hall. For me, it's been a great business. You know, I've never had to go to rehab for booze or drugs. You know, I've been with my wife for over 30 years. No felony arrest. A couple of misdemeanors, but that was the 80s, you know.
we don't talk about
that was the 80s.
I think if you did a documentary on the 80s, it would just be titled Misdemeanor.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of folks try to compare us with sports teams, especially my generation of guys. You know, we were more like a rock and roll band than you were a sports team. We were flying all over the world, Lear jets, limousines. It was a crazy lifestyle. And that's why so many guys were able to get caught up in it. And I don't, you know, I can't throw no stones. I just, you know, in the old days, the booze, the broads, the drugs. God, I miss the old days.
You were talking earlier about Jake the Snake before the show, and you said, and I mentioned he made a turnaround.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm proud of him. I want to support him. I want him to get.
Yeah, Jake.
You know, I know a lot of them out there on the World Wide Web. They're saying, "Hey, you do creative artists on this show. What's professional wrestler have to do with creative arts?" Well, let me tell you, these guys were bringing performance art to a new level in the great days of wrestling. Athletics, performance, character, things.
You have to deliver lines. You have to be
Did
able
you
to
develop
travel.
the hacksaw on your
Yeah,
own?
and if you don't own your character, you come from a corporation, you own your character, and you couldn't be Hacksaw Duggan.
Okay, so you
my
developed...
generation guys, I own my character, Hogan owns his, Macho owns his. Guys like Big Boss Man didn't, Undertaker. Some other guys don't own their character.
They don't own their character, the corporation does?
But I developed it. Where did that Hacksaw character come from?
Yeah, where did that come from? What'd you do?
I knew I wasn't going to be handsome Jimmy Duggan right off the bat. So I figured I better come up with something.
I ain't gonna argue.
Back in the day, brother, I got feelings too. Of course, we make a good-looking tag.
I'm going to that match. I'm just saying. Wow, man, awesome. And so you created this character and just kind of...
Yeah, well, I started off as Big Jim Duggan. I went through Big Jim. Then I wore a mask for a while. I wrestled as a convict. Then I was Wild Man Duggan, and I evolved into Hacksaw. That's one thing a lot of folks don't realize is how competitive professional wrestling is. They go, that's all BS. That's all fun. That has nothing to do with it being competitive.
Yeah.
No.
I tell kids, there's 1,500 in this year in the NFL. There's 1,500 NFL football players. Mm-hmm. There's 600 NBA basketball players. There's 30 top WWE wrestlers. It's a television show.
Yeah, it's
more competitive than sports, and it's not just kids from America. You got kids from Japan, Australia, Europe. Everybody wants to be a WWE wrestler. It's an extremely competitive business.
What's that moment you realized in your wrestling career? Okay, the impact that you were having on a global market. When did you just come to that where somebody in another country was walking around? Oh my God, it's Hacksaw Jim.
Actually,
when did that happen?
This May, I was down. Me and the wife, we went down to New Zealand.
Wow.
We did both islands in New Zealand. They were down in Christchurch. I said, nobody will know Peyton Manning in Christchurch, but they'll go, oh! Like I said, and I was doing a Comic-Con down there. Comic-Cons is great. It's a great tie-in between Comic-Cons.
Now, in addition to being a professional wrestler and developing your character for performance, you're also a character in John Crowther's comics. You're doing the wrestling comics.
I comics with him. Yeah,
sure. How's that? You're being immortalized in the comic.
Good. They could have buffed me up a little better in the comic.
How come Superman?
Come on, brother. Give me some abs or something, man. That's a comic.
How come Superman gets to be that big and they take the guy that it is?
But actually, like I said, the wrestling. We have a book out there, Hacksaw the Jim Duggan story, catchy title there. I do a lot of stand-up. Actually, I got a week worth of stand-up coming up in New York in October. Yeah, I tell folks, if you want to hear some funny knock-knock jokes or jokes about your grandmother, then go somewhere else. And we just tell wrestling stories. We talk about wrestling, Andre the Giant.
Please tell me you're going to perform at like the...
I haven't done anything here in Florida yet, but I've done Laugh, Boston. Jake and I did a few shows together. We did Detroit, Fort Wayne, and Indianapolis together.
Wow.
But Jake, the critic in Indianapolis, said Jake was Hustler, Duggan was Disney. So it's a contrast between our two shows.
Wow, man. What are you doing right now? What are you working on?
Here at Comic-Con. I'm doing this Comic-Con. Last weekend, I was in Dallas, Texas, for the SMU homecoming game. They played North Texas. Next weekend, I'm in Houston, Texas, for the big, I don't think they Fanapalooza or something, Comic-Con. It's a great big one out there in Houston. So I do big cons and small cons,
Do you have a preference?
I enjoy this one because I used to live in Titusville, right down the road. Okay. So this is a kind of a working vacation.
Yeah.
So it's nice to come down here. But Houston, it's a big con.
How they treat you here, basically, how the fans treat you.
Oh, wrestling fans are great everywhere. It's humbling, to have folks. I'd be standing and see this line of guys, and see the last guy at the end of the line, a big, tough, rough-looking man. He's working his way up through the line. You're like, where's security? This guy, he finally gets up to you, grabs your hand, he goes, "Hacksaw Duggan!" Me and my dad used to watch you on TV. It's humbling to have people remember you like that.
And it is. There's something that we look back, and whatever you're passionate about comes from somewhere. And it comes, nostalgia is a big part of that. Sitting there on the couch with your dad or your mom,
watching wrestling coming up.
Is there an actual fan moment that just really touched?
Well, that one in particular, and actually, there's a woman here today that had a picture of her mom. and we hugged her. She cried for a little bit. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
It's not uncommon.
That's amazing, man.
Of course, you know, back then you didn't have 200 channels to choose from. You almost had to watch wrestling. So a lot of folks grew up watching.
Did you know that you were making this kind of impact?
They had no idea.
Until they came to you and said, hey.
You don't realize it when you're in it.
Yeah,
and
right.
I think as you get older, of course, you take a lot of things for granted when you're a younger guy. I think as you get older, you reflect back on it.
I love that he
you're
pointed at me when he
appreciative
said
of the
that. I feel
fans.
really good now. When he said the younger guy, he pointed this way. It made me feel good. See, he's impacted my life already.
I think it was just.
The years are okay. It's the mileage on this guy that's a little rough. But fellas, I got to get run, guys. Before we go, you got to give me a hoe, though. If you're going to hoe like you mean it, brother.
All right, brother, ready?
Let's go, guys.
Ho!
That's some good hoeing.
All right, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next.
Tough guy.
Boom.